Okay. Now, lots of axe stuff right now, friends. Lots of axe stuff. Look at this sucker. When you put down a big axe, friends, and then you grab this, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you, this is the kind of axe you'll break if you're not careful. You will break it. It is a flimsy, very strong, whippy little handle. Rock and a sock type scenario.
Daniel son.
It's a beautiful axe. 3.5 pound Michigan head, friends, on a 32-inch white oak handle. Colby, I like the white oak. I freaking like it. Daniel freaking Sanindi. Where's it? Oh. Okay. Back to work. Well, I'll tell you, good morning, friends. How are you? How's everybody doing? Good? I hope so. I truly do. So I get this axe in the mail from some wonderful person. And it happens to be, well, let's weigh it. It's 4.5 pounds.
That's a good weight for a splitting axe. 4.5 pounds. 3.5's nice in the certain wood. But you get anything that's a bit gnarly and bigger and twisted and knotty, the 4.5 makes a huge difference. That extra pound with the right profile is a wonderful situation. This axe is a handmade. It's a Kelly handmade, friends, okay? It's a beast of a double bit. I love my doubles, okay? I'm telling you something. I think Billy Ray just found his new partner to the gorilla. Now, I've got my PJs on, so don't get crazy on me now. It's my girl's graduation today, friends. Rita's graduating 1 year sooner. She decided she wanted to do that. She did it. She's the only gal out of all her friends that decided she wanted to get out a year early. And she done it. And she's graduating today. With the COVID thing, it's a real structured graduation, but nonetheless, it's a grad. They're the only school in the district doing it. We're pretty grateful for it. Pretty grateful for it. And she's so beautiful in her dress and her little shoes and her... It's going to be... I'm gonna video, obviously. Friends, that's pretty cool. Now, I got to tell you something. When it's time... I built this... Oh, geez. It got to be 2-3 years ago now. The gorilla, friends. You know the big gorilla. It's on like a 30... As a matter of fact, I think this axe is 37.5 inches long. This is a big axe. It's on a leaf spring, 100% leaf spring axe handle. It's got, it's sideways. The grain is sideways. Now, I'm telling you, friends, there's something to this leaf spring action. Think about this for a minute. Think about this. How can I show you guys this, gals, women, and children? I'll show you how I can show you. I'll show you right now. Very simply. Here it is. My mind works fast. Check this out. Okay. You get yourself an axe handle. Most people are looking for this, right? Most people are looking for straight up and down grain, right? The grain running this way. Well, think about that for a minute, what that does for your shock in your arms. And it's tough. It is. It's good. A lot of them over time, they get bent because the grain is running like this, right? So it can do this or that. I've seen it a ton. Now, it's tough and it's rigid. Think about this for a minute. Boom. This is the leaf spring. Now, because it's like a leaf spring, okay? Boo, boo, boo. So think about what happens. It can't do that this way. It's like a 2x4 or a 2x10 on edge grain, or on this way. The board goes like this. It's way stronger like that. We all know this, right? In construction, when you put a board on edge, it's like you can't, but you put it long ways, you can freaking bend it over your knee, right? Same deal with this leaf spring scenario. Friends, listen, people get all excited on grain orientation and this and that. Look for defects more than the grain orientation. Friends, how often do you break an axe handle? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I've broken axe handles, absolutely. But it's usually me trying to push the limits on the weight out on the head, right? On a smaller, skinny handle. That's right. Now, this is ash. This came from my good buddy AJ from England. It's crazy. This axe is nuts. It's crazy, actually. It's got one side, but it just kills the wood. This is my go-to when I have tough wood. Now, friends, so here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal. This axe is longer, but it's not as fat. But I'll reckon it's the same weight. It is. This is 4.3 pounds. It's the same deal. This is going to be crazy. So I'm making this axe for bucking right now. Because after this head stayed together for, well, it's still together, but it got loose 2 years later, it got a little bit loose. I saw it. So what I done is I put wedges in it because they weren't there before. It was just a no wedger. I put wedges in it and I poured some Watka down in there. It's solid as a freaking rock again. I didn't soak it in water or nothing crazy like that. That's why I don't do the extremes right away. I half them when they're bone dry, right? So they can't go back that way. They can only get, do you know what I'm saying? Because if you soak something, it's got to get small, it's got to shrink. It has to. Okay, now, I'm getting all crazy on you. Here's the deal. I struggled with handle size for this axe. I struggled with it. I love the Killinger handles. They're just deadly. But I'm going to tell you something. The 36-inch handle, when it comes down to power and like leverage, the 36, friends, I'm going to be honest, it's where you need to be. Okay? This is an incredible handle. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit there. I'm going to sand it. We're going to prepare this handle. I'm going to make this axe before Rita's graduation. It's a Buck and Billy Ray axe day. Catch you in a few minutes. Overseas. Croatia, I believe. I'm going to put a couple wedges in this too. They're going ways away. Okay, friends, so we've just ran into a situation where that is a big head. It's a great big axe head. And actually, I just thought about this intently. I've got my Gorilla. It's right there. There's the Gorilla, okay? So it's got a straight handle on it, 37 inches long. I just slendered this handle right out. But friends, you know what? That is a big head. I've got an axe like that already, like this. It's right there. It's the Gorilla. Now, I just took about a half an hour and look at this. Just take a freaking peek at these. I just made one of these for Ryan. Look at this Adirondack, 36-inch handle on an Adirondack. It's a thicker, girthier handle. It just feels better in the hand. I pulled it down quite a ways here for my hands. I just got it so it feels good in the hand, you know, down in there. I love swinging the Adirondack axes. I got 3 of them right there. Actually, I got another one up there. That beautiful one right there. That thing's nuts. So, this is where we're going. Look at it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, a little shoulder getting that sanding going up in there, you know, you gotta watch that stuff there. Nah. Okay. I'm so glad I went with the Adirondack. I'm so glad. This is a beautiful handle, but it's gonna be nice for a different head. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's gonna be endless what you can do. So that handle's ready and prepared for something else in the process. But this now, yeah. Back in a flash. It's time. 36-inch Adirondack going down. This axe is it's the one I've been looking for quite a while. Indeed it is. And there it is. She's done. This is a beast of an axe. Like, I mean, a beast. The Adirondack 36, dead square. Dead nuts. Flared out on the top. Beautiful palm swell. An incredible tool. Over out.
It's a great, if you got nasty wood, friends, you got nasty wood. The 36-inch, it helps. See if we can see the flick on this one. See if you guys can capture it. Indeed you did. Daniel?
This is a special axe. This is rocking the sock ordeal. Friends, how the heck are you all doing? It's Bucking here. And I'll tell you, I'm just feeling great. I'm at peace today. It's Friday.
And we got some of the hardest wood that we have in our place to split. Here's this great big freaking 36-inch Adirondack that I just built, friends. It is, well, you know what it is, friends. It's glorious. It just is glorious, okay? This stuff's nuts. It's arbutus, and it's not only arbutus, it's dry arbutus, which makes it worse. It's madrone. You guys know what I'm talking about. Listen, I swing axes a little bit differently than most folks. I do. It's just the way I do it. I don't use a chopping block that often. I do use one from time to time. For those of you that have been here a long time, you probably haven't seen me use one that often. But this is a scenario where this wood is it's crazy. Like, this wood is, how can I explain it? It's like eucalyptus. It is. It's tough to split, and it gets harder to split when it gets dry. Now, friends, I brought this out here. This, Colby, if you're watching, I love this white oak. I do. I really like it. It's flimsy, I call it, like a whip. It's really nice. But anyway, and it's like the rock and the sock ordeal, right, friends? We've got, so I had this great big arbutus around here, so I thought, well, maybe I'll use a chopping block. Friends, this stuff's tough. It's freaking tough. Like, you look at that piece of wood and you think, well, what's the ordeal? Why isn't it splitting? What's going on? Wow. Now, I did a video on saving out your axes, okay? Look at this stuff, friends. It's absolutely crazy to split. Look at this. Ugh. Straight stringy. I gotta show you this up close. Maybe it'll remind you of something you guys got. I don't know, but look at it, friends. You see it? It's really interesting stuff. You can tell by the look of it, right, friends? Like it's madrone. It's arbutus. Hi, babe. What's that, honey? Oh, do you need a hand, honey? Oh, hang on. I thought you were going to show me. I'll come and help you. Anyway, friends, I'm back here. I just was explaining how much I love this this white oak, this rock and the sock stuff. But friends, I'm not kidding you about. So when I use a chopping block, I like to be able to have a sharp enough axe where I can just grab the wood with the axe. This is a really nice axe. It's 3.5 pounds. It's a plum, friends. See, you just grab it with the axe, right? I like burning these whole at night. These are great for nighttime. So, but I got to show you guys this Adirondack. But I wanted to. I love this freaking axe. Look at this little teeny piece of wood. It's crazy, like so look at that. That is like, it's a half moon. Wow. Anyway, it's not surprising to me. I'm just kind of maximizing it a bit for you guys because look at that. You think to yourself, there it is. There's the piece of wood. You know, little half moon, and you just think, let's just split that. Gosh. Oh. Now, let's try this guy. See, this thing's big. This is the big Adirondack. This is why I don't use a chopping block. know what I mean? I just, to me, it's... This is a big axe. Watch this, friends. This is arbutus. Oi, Daniel son. It burns hot, friends. 30 BTUs in this stuff. Oh, oh, this is gonna be crazy. Put it on the sun. Look at that. This stuff's tough. This is an axe. I think I better chip away at this one. There we go. Don't ever forget that little fail safe. You can always just chip away. Right, friends? And don't give your little moves any benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like the moves you're gonna make, don't give them any benefit of the doubt. And what I mean by that is don't think it's just gonna split for you. You know, you just give it a half crack swing. Give her. Because, you know, especially with this stuff. Look at it. Man. Fruit on your son. Now, our mind as a human being, we think, okay, I'm splitting firewood, so now I have to have it on end. No, you don't, friends. You don't. You don't have to have it on end. It's firewood, it needs to be split. So, the reason I'm using a chopping block today is because this wood is super, super hard, and I want every little aspect I can get. Because the ground is softer, obviously. That's one of the good reasons about a chopping block. Is it, and it saves your axe out. And I just put this thing together, so I knew I'd be having to swing hard to get it split, if that makes any sense. So I thought, hey, why not? And not to mention, the sucker was sitting there all ready to go like that when it came out of the truck. So yeah. These nighttime burners, this stuff burns like coal. So look at this. Where is it? Yeah, look at this thing. Look at this. Daniel son, look at this sucker. This stuff, See, I don't think I would split right through this. I think I would start chipping away at it. This is a beast of an axe, friends. A beast of an axe. Yeah, I mean, we can try. Poof. Oh, must have been the leg kick. Let's try this. Danielson. Aha! I got it. Hey, Daniel.
Oh, thanks for watching. How about that? Just thanks for watching. We got home from Rita's prom. It was nice, friends. It was wonderful. The teacher, the parents, they set up a bunch of stuff. It was really more the parents than anything, friends, that got it set up. So I was pretty grateful and tickled for the parents' effort in that. So I'm starting to realize that Little Buckin's a little bit of an attention hoarder. Yeah. He likes the hoarding attention. Go sit down, Little Buckin. So, friends, I love yous all dearly. There's so much little bits of content everywhere. I'm just trying to grab little bits of this and that and toss it out to you. I like my half-an-hour videos. I know it's long for some, but I think for majority people appreciate it. I get a lot of comments that are, oh, darn, it's over already. I think that's what happens in a longer video when you're watching a longer video and you're having a good time. A lot of axe stuff right now and wood splitting because this is when I get my winter's wood in for the previous year, for the next year, not previous, the next one. So I'm always going, as you guys know. So, but I want to end the video there and just from my heart, just thank everybody for coming here. Sincerely. We'll see you guys live tomorrow, Sunday at some point. What is tomorrow? It's Father's Day tomorrow. That's what it is. I'm going down to my dad's with my brother and my other brother and dad and all that. We're going to have a good time. Friends, for everybody that comes here and hangs out and watches these videos, drift on. Be kind to one another and we'll see you on the next video.
In my life, you're the reason I try. I'm so glad that I found you, little child of the world, all over the